Hello, and welcome to the Wicked TubeCast. The current time is 4:20 a.m. My name is Scott, and joining us tonight in the studio is Deshi Valenti and his imaginary friend, the GNU. This show was brought to you tonight by Spam and Eggs. It's a good breakfast. And now, for show and tell. This is a fly swatter. You swat flies with it. And now, here is Deshi with viewer comments.
Well, Custodes writes in, "Wow, when I heard that Wicked Radio was making a video program, I just about went and shoved another plunger in my ass."
It was very scary.
Ellen in Tacoma writes, "I am so excited about the video cast. I've been a fan of the radio program for many years, and am looking forward to seeing more of the hosts."
Well, thank you very much, Ellen. I'm really not sure where the hosts are, though.
Quite thank you.
Yes?
Paul in Chicago writes, "Well, wait to go, Wicked Radio. It's about damn time you got the TV idea back in action." Well, thank you, Paul.
Voicemail. We have no voicemail. If you would like to leave us a message, please pick up your rotary phone and dial 608-561-4011 on your rotary phone. And now, for the news.
Vietnam is to offer movies about sex on the internet in Hanoi.
Very
from
dirty.
Reuters. The straight-laced government of communist-run Vietnam, where pornographic websites are banned, plans to offer downloadable movies on an internet site to educate married couples about healthy sex, a newspaper said on Thursday. The official English-language Vietnam news quoted Cost Thong Hong, deputy director of the Institute for Social Development, as saying, quote, "An orthodox sex website would help couples learn more about healthy sexual intercourse." Hong cites case of the married couples who had not had sex for a year, a rising divorce rate, and rampant prostitution as reasons to publicize more information about sex. The images offered on the website, yet to be named, would be only educational, Hong added. The Ministry of Culture and Information recently ordered internet shops to install software on all computers to monitor customers and stop them from surfing pornographic sites. While prostitution and abortions are widespread, sex remains a taboo subject in schools and in the home. The Vietnam Family Planning Association estimates around 1.4 million abortions are performed annually in Vietnam, which has a population of 83 million. Due to a lack of sex education among teenagers and contraceptive use.
Oh, and I'd just like to take this time and apologize for the rather strange noise you're probably hearing. Don't worry, it's just a trolley. Now, ever wonder where the money went? Brits are spending up to £83 billion a year, not knowing where the money went, according to Visa Research. From a survey of over 1,000 Brits, it was revealed that on average UK adults spend about £33, or approximately $60 every week, with absolutely no recollection of what they bought. What did they buy? We don't really know. Do cops use the internet? Well, apparently they do. A young Croatian man was so lucky as to find that fact out for himself when he posted a picture of himself on his motorbike traveling at over 170 kilometers.
China to crack down on karaoke piracy, a small paper. From Beijing, China's warbling masses could soon have access to fewer of their favorite karaoke hits after a government crackdown on pirated songs. The new rules also require that the Ministry of Culture ensure all songs, quote, are in accord with relevant national rules and policies. The Beijing news said, implying the long arm of Chinese censor will now reach into karaoke lounges. Quote, "This action is aimed at preventing unhealthy songs from becoming karaoke and will gradually solve the copyright contradictions between record companies, artists, and karaoke operators." It quoted a government official as saying, "Well, it looks to me as if China doesn't always want to stop you from downloading the music. They want to stop you from singing it as well."
You know, and it's maybe not such a bad idea. Perhaps we should censor people as they listen to their music.
Have you ever really seen people at a karaoke bar?
They're not too smart. It's not a pretty sight.
Not bright at all.
No.
A blogger turns a paperclip into house?
Paperclip to house? What is this?
It's mad! A Canadian man
Madness.
was handed the keys to a 3-bedroom house Wednesday, exactly a year after he offered a red paperclip online, asking to trade it for bigger or better things. In his latest trade, Kyle MacDonald, 26, swapped a bit role in a Hollywood movie for a house in the small western Canadian town of Kipling, Saskatchewan. When he started his quest with a paperclip, MacDonald said getting a house was his goal. He traded in the paperclip for a fish pen and eventually moved up to an afternoon with rocker Alice Cooper, before snagging the Hollywood movie role in his 14th trade. Wednesday, the mayor of Kipling presented MacDonald with the house in return for a role in the movie Donna on Demand, starring Corbin Bernsen. Kipling, population 1,140, will give the role to the winner of a contest it plans to hold in September. Quote, "We're getting some very positive attention, and that never hurts any community." Well, man, it also goes on to say that they're going to erect the world's largest red paperclip at a yet-to-be-determined location. I wish I could have a red paperclip and trade it and get all kinds of free stuff.
I do have a fly swatter if any of you are interested. I would take, money,
Good God.
drugs, anything of value mostly.
I don't know if I would like this. They put a 12-foot paperclip in his front yard.
Oh my.
That would suck
Well-
if I woke up and saw a 12-foot metal object in my yard.
Well, I have to say that it would be quite handy come tax time.
Oh, yes.
Alright now it's time for viewers' embarrassing stories. Steve from Dallas writes,
I am a 19-year-old male and frequently skinny dip at night in my pool out back.
Woo.
One night my parents were away for the weekend, and after a long day and party night, I grabbed a couple of beers, shed my clothes, and head outside to the pool. I slipped into the pool for a swim, lay on the deck under the midnight sky, and had a couple more of the beers. I had decided to lay on the raft under the moonlight and relax as I floated naked in the pool. The next thing I know, I am being awoken at about 8 a.m. by the birds chirping, the sun in my eyes, and greeted by the stares of my neighbor's 17-year-old daughter at poolside as she was leaving for work the next day. I had fallen asleep under the stars and slept